Good day, esteemed panel members, guests, and College of Nursing community. I am Isabel Viaje, and along with me are my group mates, Jade Hardinale, Janelle Omanda, Eliza Lois Oichat, and Cherika Michelle Oitiapo. We are the Group 4B from BSM3A, and our research is entitled Online Learning Amidst the Pandemic, the Lived Experiences of LaSalle Nursing Student Achievers.
For the background of the study, COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted life and caused an abrupt shift in education delivery. Thus, nursing schools are forced to deliver education, both concepts and skills through online means, that is, utilizing the internet as its platform. Consequently, nursing students are subjected to changes and adjustments. Understanding and learning from the lived experiences of LaSalle nursing student achievers would contribute to the development of techniques and methods to improve delivery of education, especially in such a time as this, and to evaluate if online learning is effective in delivering nursing education and training. Next is a statement of the problem. This study aimed to explore the lived experiences of nursing student achievers of the University of St. LaSalle in the academic year 2020 to 2021 undergoing online learning amidst the pandemic. For the significance of the study, this study may benefit the following. School administrators. Through this study, administrators will be able to strategize for a more approachable curriculum. Next, the faculty. It will further help the faculty understand the struggles of nursing student achievers. And then, parents will be able to understand the new means of learning. Nursing students. This study can pave way for reducing the anxieties that cause further health problems. And lastly, future researchers. The ideas presented may be used as a reference or related literature for the future research. So now let's move on to the theoretical framework. This study is anchored on the adaptation model of Sister Calista Roy. Adaptation is the process and outcome of individuals and groups who use conscious awareness, self-reflection, and choice to create human and environmental integration. The participants of this study, the LaSalle nursing student achievers, must endeavor to overcome via the self-concept, interdependence, and function adaptive modes in order to successfully cope.
The schematic diagram of the theoretical and conceptual frameworks show the relationship among the following variables. Sister Calista Roy's adaptation model as the grounding theory, which facilitates how the participants, the 6 LaSalle nursing student achievers, get to perceive, interact, and adapt to their world, which leads to the generation of their lived experiences during the online learning amidst the pandemic. This research utilized phenomenology as its design, which focuses on the experiences of individuals in a first-person perspective. It is appropriately designed for comprehensively understanding and describing a phenomenon by enabling researchers to cultivate significant data from the participants based on their lived experiences. The participants were chosen using purposive sampling to effectively cater to the purpose of this study. 2 LaSalle nursing student achievers were chosen from each of the 3-year levels, a total of 6 participants, for fair representation and acquisition of data. The following were the criteria in selecting the participants. He or she should be single, of legal age, currently enrolled in the University of St. LaSalle Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, included in his or her year level's top 10 for first semester academic year 2020 to 2021, and is a consistent Dean's Lister. The data were gathered through conducting a key informant interview with reference to a researcher-made interview guide that was validated by a psychologist. It identified the participants' demographic profile and comprised the general and guide questions.
For the data gathering procedure, the following were the steps taken to gather the data. First, a letter of permission was sent to the Dean of the College of Nursing. After receiving approval, the group asked for the list of each level's top 10 for the previous semester from the College of Nursing office. Then, 6 nursing student achievers were chosen. Afterwards, they were contacted through Messenger and informed consent through Google Forms were also sent to them. Upon agreeing to participate, the meeting was then scheduled according to their preference. Lastly, they were interviewed individually using the Zoom virtual platform. For the data analysis procedure, the approach that was used to analyze the data is the 6-step thematic analysis by Braun and Clark. The steps were as follows. first step was the familiarization of data through transcription and rereading of data and listening to the audio recording. Second was generating codes, which were meaningful, interesting, and significant statements. Third was searching for relevant themes to the codes generated. Fourth was reviewing themes through thoroughly by refining, merging, splitting, or removing some codes or themes. Fifth was defining and naming themes concisely. Last step involved the production of the report with the results of the analysis through presentation of themes supported with significant statements. For the ethical considerations, all participants were of legal age. Participants were asked to sign an informed consent. Pseudonyms were assigned among them. Participants were guaranteed that all data gathered would be identifiable only by the researchers. Highlighted that the research will not be harmful to the participants, that risk will be minimized should there be any. All data gathered and transcribed were stored in a password encrypted laptop, ensuring safety over time and will be deleted in not more than 2 years.
The significant statements extracted from the participants are presented and discussed in themes. The first theme is connectivity challenges. The participants express that they struggle with their connectivity. For some, the reason is that the capacity of the internet service provider itself is slow and that they use a poor quality device. On the other hand, others stated that they share their internet connection with many persons in their house. Power interruptions has also been a concern as it is an inevitable incident. These factors affected the participants' performance, especially when this happens during examinations. The second theme is presence of temptations. Since they are at the comfort of their home, the participants feel challenged with the temptations around them. This includes scrolling through social media, sleeping during lectures, and academic honesty and integrity. However, the participants resisted these as they believe they should work hard for their achievement. The third theme is diminished skills. As stated by the participants, they have a difficult time understanding, performing, and applying nursing skills as they are only learned and done virtually. Most of them say they get to retain the information and skills better when they are able to perform them. In addition, due to the absence of clinical exposure, their skills are somehow lost and forgotten. The fourth theme is lack of self-confidence. As nursing student achievers are immersed online for both theoretical and practical skills, some participants felt anxious about their skills when they already become a nurse. This is because they perceive changes with their abilities as well as the current system is lenient. Hence, they do not feel prepared and confident about their future performance. The fifth theme is bright side. The positive effect most mention is having more time with the family and for oneself. Others also found this beneficial as they could learn at their own pace and have instant access to resources. One also mentioned that this is an opportunity for growth. Evidently, the aspect that made a difference is time, as now in the online setting, they have control over this and the things they do. The last theme is survival tips. The most that contributed to the success of these nursing student achievers were time management and discipline. Some of them make a to-do list to know how to divide their time among many tasks. They also make an effort to study and listen well during discussions. For some, studying with their peers have also been beneficial in their performance. Setting high standards, finding motivation, and belief in oneself were some of the factors that helped them maintain their standing in this situation. In addition, the participants do not rely on what their professors provide, but they take an initiative to give an extra effort to supplement and enhance their learning.
It is concluded that nursing student achievers also had a difficult time adjusting to the transition to online learning. Despite belonging to upper categories in connectivity status, disconnections were inevitable. Their academic integrity has also been tested, but they remained firm with their values. Furthermore, online learning has significantly impacted their acquisition and development of skills due to absence of proper application. Consequently, lack of self-confidence arose regarding how competent will they be in the future as registered nurses. Despite the numerous challenges online learning has brought, it has also contributed positive impacts such that the participants have control over their time. With the support and guidance from their co-learners and professors, as well as specific learning and coping strategies, personalities, goals, and convictions they apply and live up to, they remain motivated, which enables them to be on top of their fellow nursing students. Hence, it is recommended, first, that school administrators that proper help and support must be given concerning students' connectivity. Policies and corresponding consequences regarding academic dishonesty must be highlighted, and plans to aid nursing students in retaining information and developing nursing skills must be formulated, such as review and skills enhancement program. For the faculty, that ample time must be given to students before the submission of tasks, that their concern regarding connectivity interruptions during assessments must also be taken into consideration. And lastly, Lectures and learning materials should be made interactive and interesting. For the parents, they must check their children from time to time and spend quality time with them, as support and understanding are crucial and more needed at this point. For the nursing students, they must develop proper coping mechanisms, find motivation, take the initiative to further their knowledge, develop discipline, and learn to be flexible in order to survive and continue doing well in nursing school in this difficult time. And lastly, for the future researchers, they must separately explore the correlation between the maintenance of nursing student achievers' academic performance in online learning amidst the pandemic and its impact to their health. And here are our references. The researchers would like to express their sincerest gratitude to the following: to Dr. Chahara and Ms. Rosales, our esteemed panel members, Ms. Reyes, our dear parents, our beloved participants, to all the former members of this group, and last but not the least, to our Almighty Father. To Him be the glory. This ends our presentation. Thank you very much for listening.